Welcome to Vlad TV. We got a special guest in the building today, Tyrin Turner. What's up, man?
What's up, man? How y'all doing, man? What up?
Good. It's good to see you, brother. You looking young. You're looking in shape. You're looking
Hey,
good over there.
hey, man, that's what it's about, man. Just staying ready. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. We got a lot going on in the world today, and I definitely want to get your thoughts on some of these things that are making headlines. So again, welcome to Vlad TV.
Thank you for having me, man.
Absolutely. Virgil Abloh. You familiar?
Um, Designer
Designer.
black designer used to work for Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he really broke the glass ceilings for black designers.
Yes, exactly.
Huge within the celebrity designing world. This is a man who obviously we know many of the black designers, Sean Puffy Combs with Sean John, Damon John with Fubu and so many of the other guys, but he really broke the glass
Right.
ceilings as pertains to black designers. Wonder if all of your years in Hollywood and in your travels, have you ever had a chance to meet him and any interactions with him?
Never.
Really?
I actually never met him. But I heard a lot of great things about him, and you know what I mean, he's definitely like a pioneer in our culture, you know what I mean, and I respect that.
Yeah. So again, rest in peace to Virgil. Um, Affion Crocket.
Yes.
You familiar?
Yes.
I believe you guys had a chance to work together. Is
Yeah,
that correct?
he had a television show that I wrote on with me, him, Jamie Foxx, and a few other people, Johnny Mack, some, we wrote on a television show called it was the Affion Crocket Show.
Well, he recently called out a Karen who stormed on stage during one of his sets.
Right.
There's a lot going on in the world, especially with the Karens out there. Many of them are getting their just due and being called out for their behavior and white privilege. You working with him, is this within the personality or the man that you know who would stop his show and call out a Karen for storming on stage?
Affion Crocket is it's right up his character. He's very spontaneous. He's very what you call very witty. So for him to do that, I knew that he's good with ad-libbing and knowing how to play off a drama. So I knew that that's something he could use to his advantage and put inside the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he definitely didn't hold back, and
Right.
it was something that made the news, and you saw that quick wit that you just spoke about with him,
Yeah.
come through. You know, speaking of quick wit, Dave Chappelle.
Mm.
This is a guy who's making big headlines these days, and he's making big headlines because he's challenging the establishment. He's
Right.
challenging the world right now.
Right.
His ability to have freedom of speech.
Right.
What do you think about the whole Dave Chappelle getting canceled over some of the trans comments that he made during his Netflix special?
I feel like America needs to understand that the world is realistic, and sometimes if the truth can hurt, and sometimes we just want to, if you show a black man getting choked and killed, you know what I'm saying, we didn't cancel the police wasn't canceled. You feel me? It's reality. We have to adjust to reality, and what some of the things Dave Chappelle was saying. That see, comedy comes from hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if you, it's not like we don't. As a comedian, he doesn't talk about himself. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like him challenging us. I feel like it's great because you have to. At some point, you have to have freedom of speech. Donald Trump says what he want to say.
All day, every day, and literally hasn't been canceled yet.
Yeah, it's like, come on, like, why cancel for what? What did he? What people people got to learn how to laugh again. People got to learn how to say. There's a reason why that's a reason why they say it's a joke. Like, it's not real.
But the funniest jokes tend to come out of reality. First and foremost, did you have a chance to watch that Netflix special?
Yes,
The
I
Closer?
did.
I watched it, and although Dave Chappelle was being Dave Chappelle and he was very raw, I really got the sense that he had an affinity for that community.
Right.
It wasn't like he was just ragging on them. He was talking about he respects him. He had a great friend who was trans and killed himself, and how he is now, doing his part for the person's daughter.
Right.
It didn't come off like he was just slamming this community. He was telling jokes which were based in reality, but it wasn't hate from my part. I don't know. Did it come off the same way to you?
It didn't come off like hate to me. It came off like it was real. It was funny. It was challenging. It was to say like, hey man, like, enough is enough. Everybody been curving their jokes, and for the last 4 or 5 years, fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Like, and everybody just got to take a step back and be like, you know what, man? Everybody got to relax. We like, the world is, we need laughter, but we can't get laughter if we don't joke about what the pain is.